What's up, Cool Nation? This is your boy, One Cool Mike, back in effect with another video. Today, we're going to make a video not on the car or the house, but today we're going to do something healthy because, you know, if you want to stay in shape. Like today, I ran 2.63 miles, right? And you could either do it in your community or go to the high school track or the college track as well. But keep active. That's my motivation to you. You know what I'm saying? Don't be sitting down watching TV and eating chips and candy and ice cream all the time. Try to stay healthy and keep moving. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't guarantee you more life, but it guarantees you that you will feel better internally. You know what I'm saying? So today, I want to show you a recipe that someone had came up to me and introduced me to, and I would like to share it with you. So, you know, a lot of people will try to eliminate carbs, and some people eat carbs, whatever, but this is a combination of both, but this is mostly without the carbs. And there's nothing wrong with carbs, but you should just eat a handful. But like I said, I'm not going to bore you with the process of a long video, and people, you know, when people make videos, they just talk. I don't know, to prolong it or whatever. But look, I'm One Cool Mike, and you're One Cool Nation. And if you want a jersey or sweatshirt, just reach out to me. You know, watch the next 3 videos, and I will send it to you. I will give you my email on the description below, and I will send it to you free of charge. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you just got to give back to those who care about you. So look, check it out. Today we are going to make stuffed peppers. Stuffed peppers. Like, you know, I'm from the hood where I used to live at, you know what I'm saying? From Queens, New York. But now, you know, I live in a more, not upscale, but a little more better neighborhood. But that's another story. But I never made stuffed peppers in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So I went to the produce store today and I picked up me some red peppers. You don't just have to use red peppers. You use green peppers, yellow peppers, or any pepper that you want. But I prefer the red. You know, red peppers is also good for your kidneys as well. A lot of people don't understand that. So every time you eat a vegetable, do your history on that vegetable and what it entails for the minerals and vitamins that you need for your daily output. Okay, I'm gonna show you. Let me open up one of these red peppers. This is how a red pepper look. Nothing special, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show you how to cut it and so forth. Okay, so look. I don't want to mess up my new kitchen countertop, so I got a cutting board and I got a knife. All right. So you take let me see if you can see it better. Okay. So you take the red pepper and you cut it. Oh, first you want to rinse it off. You know what I'm saying? Rinse it off. And you cut it in half. No, or you just want the top part off. Just want the top part off. So I just cut it like that, like so. Like that, you see? And don't throw this away. You could use this as well. Now, we're going to open it up a little like this. And take the seeds out. Which looks like this. And now it looks like that. See, now it's more open. Okay, so let's put that away. And also, in my stuffed peppers, I will be using ground turkey. Not ground beef or ground chicken, ground turkey. But you could use any one at your disposal. Okay? And also, for the stuffed red peppers, I got brown rice. Right? Like I said, we gotta try to stay healthy. You know, brown rice. Also, for the stuffed peppers, I like to use garlic. A little garlic a day and cut up in nice small pieces won't hurt you at all. So that would be going into my stuffed peppers as well. and a tomato, not a tomato, but a tomato. And leave a comment below. Is a tomato or fruit or vegetable? I was at work this whole week and a lot of people said it was a fruit. Some people was a vegetable. Some people said it's both. And they came up with some different ideas on why it's a vegetable. You know, I always thought it was a vegetable, you know, but maybe I'm wrong. But leave a comment below and tell me, what do you think? Is a tomato or fruit or vegetable? All right, and also I got some tomato sauce and I got some Kraft cheese. You know, I should have got the one that's already cut up, the shredded one, but it's going to melt anyway. So I got Kraft cheese right here, single slices. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, first we're going to slice up a red onion to give it flavor. Okay, we're slicing it up. Red onions also is good. Red onions are good for your kidneys as well. And it gives you iron. You know, please forgive me for my French. Oui. Okay, and let's throw that in the garbage right there. And let's cut these and slice it small pieces. And this is how I cut. You probably can cut better than me. But you gotta remember, I'm a bachelor. And if anybody out there looking for a single guy, you know what I'm saying? Leave a comment. Maybe I'll cook for you. Okay, we got the onion sliced. Okay, so let's clean that up right there. And also, let's cut up these garlic. You could get this garlic pre-cut. You don't have to necessarily go to the grocery store and peel them. Like they come pre-cooked. I mean pre-cut. And you just cut them like that. Yeah, put like 1-2 garlic cloves. It can't help you. I mean, it can't hurt you. Okay, you see that? Got the garlic and the onions cut up. Okay. So now, let's get the stove on the road right here. Let's turn the stove on right there. And let's put a little bit of vegetable oil. I don't like to, because the meat has its own oil, so I just put a little like that. So, as you see, and put it all over the pot. Now, let's open our ground turkey. I'm trying to make this video as simple as possible so everyone can do it. You know what I'm saying? Everyone can do it. And try not to use too much of salt, right? I have this right here, seasoning salt. You know, so try to stay away from too much of salt. So I just put dash, that's it. All right, so I'm gonna let that steam up. And when that steam up, I'm gonna get back to you. Okay, Cool Nation, we're gonna put in the ingredients in the meat. We got the garlic, and some of the uncooked onions. All right, we're gonna put that in right now, like so. That gives the meat some flavor. And then, you know, on the top of the green peppers, I cut them up with some tomatoes. Tomatoes are not gonna go on the skillet, but the cut up red peppers, okay? right, so let's mix that all in like this, as you see. And while that is simmering, let's open up the microwave. And you probably say, why we need the microwave? Because look, we gotta do the rice, right? And most people boil rice, but I love the microwave, you know what I'm saying? Look, so some water, 2 tablespoons, and some brown rice. Let's just put this in the microwave. And your rice will be quicker than if you do on the stove. But leave a comment. If you don't like it, you don't like it, but you can cook the rice on the stove as well. So let's put the rice for 8 minutes. As you see, 8 minutes right there. And we got the meat simmering. I wish y'all could smell it. And then we're gonna add the sauce. Not too much of sauce, but let's add the sauce. And this is Rego. Rego, if you want to know. If I'm saying it right, like I said, sometimes some of my words are not good. But look, let's pour it in like so, as you see. Okay, so you save some of the sauce so you can put it on top of the red peppers when it's cooked, all right? So we got the rice in the microwave, and we got the meat with the onions and the garlic and the red peppers cooking as we speak. And preset your oven. Like I'm using my toaster oven. Remember, it's just me, one cool mic. I don't need to use a big stove for 2 red peppers that I'm cooking. So we preheated it to 450 degrees, all right? I just want to warm it up a little, and then you turn it off, and then it'll be nice and warm when you can melt the cheese and whatever toppings that you got on it. So I get back to you in 2. Okay, Cool Nation, my meat has been cooked. I got the rice over here. Oh, it's hot, it's hot. Got the tomatoes on the side, and I got the Kraft cheese slices. Like I said, you could use shredded cheese. And I got the green peppers right here. So let's stuff the peppers. You could put it in any kind of order. It's all gonna go in the same way. Okay, but I like to put the rice, as you see, the rice inside first. And then I like to take the ground turkey, place it in so. You guys put as much as you want. I put 3 tablespoons. And then I like to use some tomatoes, which I got right here. I'll put the tomatoes in, as you see. And then I like to put a little bit more rice. Right, so voila, see how that is so far? You know, and then you top it off with a little bit more ground turkey. All right, and then the last final thing, you take the Kraft cheese slices. Like I said, you got it. I don't have shredded, so I'm gonna put this. I'm just gonna peel it inside. Just 1 slice per red pepper. Okay. And so far, as you see, so far like that. And then let's take it over here. I would stuff the other one, but I don't want to bore you over the process. But this is how it looks, the stuffed peppers. And then let's go over here to the toaster oven. Like I said, I don't need to use a full oven because it's just one cool mic. So just put it in. and turn it on to 450 degrees, all right? At maybe like 15 minutes, all right? And when it's complete, I will get back to you to do the taste test, all right? Okay, Cool Nation, I had finished the stuffed peppers, and this is how it looks. Okay, you see that? The cheese is melted inside. I give you a little spin around. The red peppers are nice and crispy from the oven. And bon appetit. Let me try it inside. Here we go. Here go, test. Here we go, Cool Nation. Check it out. Okay, Cool Nation, this is your boy One Cool Mike. This was just a short video. Stay healthy, subscribe to the channel, and be happy, because life is short. Health is wealth. Until the next time, it's your boy One Cool Mike. Peace.